Hello students, we're going to try have me do an online video, and I'm going to do an example from today's lecture. I'm going to use practice problem 1. Oh, let me make sure this thing's writing. Okay. 1.13, and that's on page 32. This is a practice problem at the very top of the page. And the practice problem says density of ethyl alcohol, 200 proof or pure alcohol, is 0.789 grams per milliliter at 20 degrees Celsius. Ooh, not sure what happened there. Okay, so what it wants me to do is calculate the mass of 30.0 milliliters. So we're going to work with this. Now, you should know that density is equal to mass over volume. How much mass is there per unit volume? Lead has a lot of mass per, say, cubic centimeter. Water has some, but not as much. And then air would be very low in density for the same cubic centimeter. However, what I want to show you is that we can think of this up here, this density they gave us. Notice it's got 2 units there. And so essentially we can use this as a relationship between mass and volume for this substance, just like it is a conversion factor. So let me clear the board here and show you how we'd use this as a conversion factor. So what we have is we have 30.0 milliliters of our ethyl alcohol, the alcohol you find in drinks. And so we need a conversion factor to get from milliliters to grams, or some sort of volume to grams. So we're going to use that density they gave us, 0.789 grams per milliliter. So that would be written 0.789 grams for every 1 milliliter. So here you go. There's our density. We're using it just like a conversion factor. This is nice because no matter what, you know you're going to set it up right, because you can always cancel units that are on the top and bottom. So you know in this case we're multiplying. In some cases you want to flip this to get volume of something. You'll know that because you will cancel out the units. So let's take a look. So we put this in our computer, and in our calculator. So 30 times 0.789, we get 23.67 on my calculator. The units that are left, I didn't get canceled out, are grams, and that's what the question asked for. It wanted to know mass. So we're on the right track. However, we always need to think about significant figures. So let's go through that. We need to always consider the quantity given, the starting quantity. In this case, we have 3 digits here. What about density? Is this an exact or inexact number? Well, density is always inexact, meaning you can tell because it's not a whole number, right? So we have 3 digits on there as well. Let me make that a little clearer. So 0.789, there's our 3 digits. So we're going to need 3 digits. So we're going to round this down to 3 digits, 23.7 grams of ethyl alcohol. And there's our answer. What I'd like you to do in this discussion is tell me if you found this helpful. Tell me if you would like to see if there's other examples you'd like me to do. And I'm going to start trying to post some of these based on what students ask me to add, giving preference to things that more students ask me to do. All right. Well, thank you.